up our special series, People Helping People. All week, we have been sharing amazing stories of acts of kindness, big and small, of folks making a difference in others' lives. And today, it is Bill Bucklew's turn. The Chicago area man put on his sneakers and hit the road to bring attention to a worthy cause, one small step at a time, and then another, and then another. Watch. It's 5:30 a.m., and Bill Bucklew is already up, preparing for the day's journey. He is attempting to walk the distance of 2 full marathons. That's over 50 miles every day for the next several weeks. Bill is no stranger to extreme physical challenges, having run 2 marathons, completed a full Ironman, climbed Mount Rainier and Mount Kilimanjaro. He even ran with the Bulls in Spain and bungee jumped in Macau.
I guess you could describe it as a lust for life.
And if those accomplishments were not impressive enough, Bill completed them all with an added challenge: Parkinson's disease. He was diagnosed in 2012 at the age of 43.
It was literally like somebody punched me in the stomach.
Bill now dedicates his free time to his foundation, Uncorked Adventures, with the ultimate goal of finding a cure.
I do believe we will find a cure for it in my lifetime. There's so much advancement that I think the way people will be managing their lives with the disease is going to be greatly improved.
Since Parkinson's is a progressive disease, Bill says he can't run well anymore, so he's on a mission to complete what could be the longest walk of his life. Traveling from Tybee Island, Georgia to San Diego, California, all on foot. A total distance of more than 2,500 miles, raising money and awareness for the cause.
Now, I've made a few wrong turns already due to GPS snafus. Nothing worse than trying to walk across the U.S. and making a wrong turn, walking a mile, and then having to reverse and walk back.
Along the way, Bill is sparking conversations about the disease.
We're walking across the U.S. just raising awareness for Parkinson's disease.
You know, the most amazing part of this trip has been the connection that I've made already and we've made as a team with people.
And other Parkinson's patients are joining the walk as well.
Endurance-wise, I have this all day long.
Michael Fitz and Ken Cater both have early onset Parkinson's. They drove down from Birmingham, Alabama to join Bill for today's walk.
I meet people every day newly diagnosed, and I think I can help them. Keep people from going to that dark place, because once you go to that dark place, it's hard to get out of there.
Know how physical activity really positively impacts the condition and really slows down the progression as well.
Each day brings more blisters and swollen ankles, but Bill powers on, focused on his mission, with family often at the forefront of his thoughts. In a strange bit of irony, his father was diagnosed with Parkinson's 3 years after he was, in 2015. And his paternal grandfather also suffered from tremors, but was never diagnosed.
When I think about my kids, and my son in particular, about potentially having Parkinson's, it scares me greatly. It's one of the driving factors in my involvement. I certainly put that before myself.
Bill draws a lot of his strength from his wife, Heidi.
She's been the rock that I've been able to rely on.
He makes sure to check in with the family every day.
I miss you.
As night falls, that's when Bill really racks up the miles. There remains a long road ahead, but with each step, guided by the light of the moon, he moves closer to achieving his goal.
But my aspiration is to make a real impact in the community and the world, and hopefully I inspire at least one person along the way, and if that happens, then that's a big win for me.
Bill's organization is hoping to raise $100,000 to donate in full. They want to give all of it to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. They're about halfway there right now, and you can help by joining him on his walk, by keeping track of his progress live. Right now, he's in Meridian, Mississippi at this very moment, and you can donate as well. We've got all of that information for you at today.com/MegynToday. And when Bill finishes his journey in January after a shower and a change of clothes, he's going to come straight to this studio right here with us to talk about it. So we hope you'll tune in for that. We'll be right back.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here. to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.